MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Chicago White Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Yeah, Boog, the only negative here today is that the series is going to come to an end. As fun as it's been, I wish it could go on a few more games. And the way these teams have battled each other, and with some of the amazing moments we've seen in getting to this point, I think we're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Hard to imagine it won't be a classic, Siggy. I'm ready to see what surprises are waiting for us. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Gil Vasquez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Next one in the dirt.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, no appeal.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Comes a 2-2. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double to start the game.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second. And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Sestaro makes the catch. Runner tags at second. In there safely. Carlos Gonzalez steps in for the Royals. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Out to short, Hutchinson. To first, and the first run of the game comes across. And next will be the cleanup hitter, John Nix. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road, stakes are high, energy in the ballpark. And
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Royals 1 and the White Sox coming to bat. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Brian O'Leary. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. 1 out, base is empty. Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground, right side, Campbell. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Nicholas Stallings. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is going to go. He sends it out of here. And we're level. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
At the plate, Stephen Kim. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Up and in, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hit in the air, center field. Nix sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Sox even things up on the solo blast. All even at 1 apiece. This is the American League Division Series on the show. The pivotal Game 5 of the Division Series. So up now for Kansas City, Christian Campbell. He was late there, strike 1. This one a win or go home game. For one side, you keep the World Series dream alive. For the other, the season is over. It makes for some tense, gripping action. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Tatum settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. And next up for the Royals, Henry Carmona. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
This is that time of the year when it comes down to this final ball game, and there's a sense of relief knowing that you've worked hard all season. You're either going to continue on in your pursuit of a World Series, or you're going to go home and get some much-needed rest.
Tied up here in the early going. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Here comes the pitch. In the air, left side. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Thomas Hogue. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
To third, Stallings. That's the 3rd out. Royals bats are quiet. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Lee Fulton. Right through there for a strike. Gildehaus, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a slider. And ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Gonzalez pulls that one down, and there's one away. So digging in, Dan Gomez. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Tap foul at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Shy Sox held in check here. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here on the south side, out of the 3rd inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Kevin Weinstein. Fastball for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Now here is Emil Gonzalez. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Gonzalez went deep in his most recent game. Hard hit to third. Fires are
now batting number 32.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Jonathan Stoddard digs in now. Led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored. He swings and fouls one off. Hard hit right side. Gets it to first. Royals set down in order. Nothing doing. Back in right field. And the batter now, Travis Tatum.
Left fielder,
Gilda
number
Hawks
36.
back to work. There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Sestaro the next to hit. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out here in this decisive game 5. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate, dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball they got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Sanchez will hit next. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. Getting over on the strikeout. No. Here on the south side, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Mason Plant. That's in there. That's strike one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
This one in the air. Stallings makes the grab, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a foul ball. Check swing, didn't go. And the count is 1-1. In the air, left field. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2.
Now got it.
And now the center fielder, John Nix. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Line to left. Tatum makes the catch. And that is that. So one left for Kansas City. Onto the bottom. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Nicholas Stallings. That's in there.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that one moves his feet.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So here's the cleanup hitter, Stephen Kim. Fly to center his first time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Fulton at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Whips it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one is gone.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Foul ball there. Right through there for a strike.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And he grounds one to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out.
See, Boog, that right there, that's a perfect example of why you shouldn't be.
Runner takes off. Turned on, but foul wide of third. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here in this decisive Game 5. Fly ball to right. O'Leary makes the play. 1 away. Now at the plate, Emil Gonzalez. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. And now here is Jonathan Stoddard. Out to center. Cestaro right there to make the grab. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. The pivotal Game 5 of the Division Series. Here's the second baseman, Dan Gomez. That's a strike. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. And now, Luke Hutchinson went down on strikes his first time through. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
Swings through that one. White Sox down a run. And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
2 outs. Foul ball.
Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This is going to treat to watch.
Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the shortstop, Mason Plank. Vasquez back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Well, these Royals.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact. Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. One runs in. Runner around third. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Henry Carmona. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
That one in the dirt and gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
One away with a runner at third. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Slap the other way, foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board, and
now the White Sox on the mound now, Phil Oakley.
Number 21.
And here is Kevin Weinstein.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Royals 5 and the White Sox 1. Back here on the south side, here's the center fielder, Virgil Cestaro.
Number 15.
And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Nix sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter now, Brian O'Leary. And that one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A gigantic blast. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next to hit for the Sox, Nicholas Stallings. He's already homered here in this one. outside.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. Gildehaus checks the runner. Sanchez, the base runner at first with one out. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Outside low, 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count, 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Stephen Kim. 0 for 2 in this one. And he gets tied up right there.
0-1.
Runner on the go. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. And that is the inning. White Sox draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now 5-2. Back at right field, we go to the top of the 7th, and now it's going to be Emil Gonzalez. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one the other way. And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Jonathan Stoddard now at the plate. That one's in there. That's strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. And if you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next, Mason Plank. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side. They put the tag on him, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. And now, Carlos Gonzalez. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that'll do it. So we're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Luis Trejo. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Dan Gomez steps to the plate for the White Sox. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's the shortstop at the play, Luke Hutchinson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Travis Tatum steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 2. That one lifted to left. He's got it, and that is that. Here on the south side, and now John Nix. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive.
Now the White Sox
Pitching for the
Chad
White Sox.
Valero into the game.
Number 17.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
That misses, and it's 1-1.
I got one ball,
Runner
one
in
strike.
scoring position, nobody out. Here in the late stages of Game 5. And that one wrapped foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Royals lead.
Pitching for Kansas City.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll
1.
into the bottom of the 8th. Houston Lindsey. Cestaro, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And a foul ball.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
O'Leary, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now
2 down,
batting.
base is empty.
Number
So now it's the
29.
White Sox DH, Matt Sanchez. Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Stepping in, Nicholas Stallings. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. To get to the 9th, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck, way back there. And that one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Sends it to first, and that is the inning. but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's down to 1 at 5-4.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic.
And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here is Kevin Weinstein. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in.
That's the ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Emil Gonzalez steps in for the Royals. In there at the knees for a strike.
Ball one.
In the dirt.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
That's great location on that pitch. Right on the edge of the strike zone, and clearly the deceptive and unique movement of the screwball just froze him at the plate. I'll tell you, I don't envy these hitters trying to contend with that.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. O'Leary puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 44.
Mason Plank getting ready to hit. 1 for 4 with a double. Spits the plate. Strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Robinson Macias.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
On the ground to 3rd, and it goes just foul. 1-run game, bottom 9. Now this is a rocket to left. And that ball is gone. And they tie it up. It's 5-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Brew. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Throws across the diamond. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Luke Hutchinson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Miguel Escobar up and loosening in the pen. Now a screamer into the outfield. 2 away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And now the winning run is on base. So a
Now
change
running
being
at
made at first base. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Elliott Wheeler. Now it's going to be Virgil Cestaro. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get the out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That's one of those.
Pitching for Kansas
So digging
City,
in, Brian O'Leary.
number 34.
Down the line, and it's foul. To the right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's the 3rd out. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even at 5 apiece. Back here. So they turn to their closer, William Merrifield.
Number 51.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. O'Leary makes the grab on the run.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Nix up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run!
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in this decisive Game 5. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And there's a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Wheeler gets under it and makes the grab. And that is that. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt Sanchez. On the ground to third, and that's a foul ball. Ripped to third. Tosses across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
That's why you hunt the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Next to hit, Nicholas Stallings. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Struck him out looking. White Sox down to their final out. So up next for Chicago, Stephen King. Line drive caught. And the Royals are going to move on. Next stop, the ALCS.
really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.
Songs, songs, all around my mother was a sign.